Good afternoon. If you're just joining the live, it's actually news review o'clock. We are very sorry we didn't come up. We didn't come up on time, but we'll surely come for you guys to tell you about what is going on the newspaper or headlines today. All right, I still remember my humble self, Ahmed Abbas Olatunji, aka Sidon J Omoyagba, and in the studio with me, I have
Akpaka Jennifer.
What is the meaning of this?
Senator's wife.
Well, no problem. All right, you know how we do it on news review. We'll read out the headlines that made up the newspapers today. Then we'll go on a short commercial break. Then when we come back, we do justice on some of the headlines, and that is how we do it. And in case you don't know, it is Nokpa Abbas that is sponsoring this program. And if there is no Nokpa, there is no Nokpa, because if Nokpa said move on, now so we move on hundreds. Nigerians stranded in UK, victims of visa scam. Then Labour Party crisis depends as Abure rejects a court judgment that immigration rescues 5 human trafficking victims, arrest 1. Then on Daily Post, agony, tears as Labska, as it L-A-B-S.
Labska.
Is it Labska? Okay. As Labska demolishes rows of shops in Lagos community. Subsidy remover. Old underperforming government responsible. Vote them out. Tinubu to Nigerians. Tribunal sacks Zamfara PDP lawmaker. Wow. Tension in Esut over reported massive mysterious death of students. Then on Daily Trust, we have Nigeria Daily. Why Sheyi Tinubu may pick the next minister of youth. Then we go to the next one. We are still on the newspaper. The military burned 20 personnel killed in Niger. That working for 1 hour shows you are employed. MBS tells Nigerians. Wow, what kind of talk is that?
1 hour.
Okay, those are the headlines that made up the newspaper today. We are going on a short commercial break. Then when we are back, then we'll talk about some of the headlines, and we don't talk about it alone. We talk about it here. Then you drop your own comment in the comment section. Then we can read it out and talk about it. So don't go nowhere. Stay where you are. Stay tuned as we go on a short commercial break.
Nokpa for management of power.
All right, you're welcome back from that short commercial break, and you know what Nokpa is talking about. Nokpa is telling you to come and patronize it. You understand?
Yes.
So if you've not taken your Nokpa before,
I know so many people out there have not gotten their Nokpa.
Okay,
so many people.
Okay, so please try and patronize Nokpa, because Nokpa is the sponsor for this show. All right, the first one we are going to be talking about here is I will speak with manufacturers on reducing cement prices. Umai.
Wait, when you read it in the list the other time, I wanted to ask the question, but I was thinking we'll talk more about it.
Okay.
The thing is it that we'll pour cement inside water and drink it anytime we are hungry, or what?
No.
He did not say he will speak with rice manufacturers so that they will reduce costs. He wants to reduce cost of cement.
Well, it's still the same thing.
How?
They cannot do everything at once. At least it starts from somewhere. But the question I want to ask is, I will speak with manufacturers on reducing cement price. Who is the manufacturer? How many cement companies do we have in Nigeria?
I think about 3.
Okay, which one is the highest?
Dangote.
Dangote. So it's just for you to just say, I will speak with Dangote.
to reduce
Which
price.
one is the cement manufacturer? If Dangote should bring down his price.
We have Dangote, we have Lafarge, and I think we have Bua also. Yeah.
If
Dangote
Dangote should bring down his price, forget it. Lafarge and every other person will bring down their own down. You understand? But then, Abuja Minister of Works, Senator David Umahi, yesterday promised to dialogue with cement manufacturers over reducing the prices of their products. He spoke while featuring on Sunrise Daily, a channel television program. The minister said contractors have complained over the high cost of cement in the country and made claims that importing the product will be cheaper. His words, I'm going to be running figures with them, cement manufacturers, to check the cost of cement if we import it and the cost they are giving us here. A lot of contractors have complained that it is cheaper to import, but we are not allowed to import cement because we have to help the cement industries. But they also have to be reasonable with us if we are going to be patronizing them. Can you see now?
That's true.
Now, you cannot blame Umahi for talking about cement and not food. He is Minister of Work in FCT. You understand?
Yeah,
So,
I know. I'm just saying. Because everybody knows what is happening in the country. Everybody knows.
It's still part of it. If there is enough money, there will be enough food.
Wait, is it not? Okay, not be ultra belleful go buy cement.
You don't get it.
Can I be hungry now and go and
As
go
a
for
contractor, we all have
cement?
one job you are doing or the other. As a contractor, if you collect a job of let's say 1 million naira and you've already spent almost like 700,000 naira on only cement, you never buy
That
sand.
is why before you embark on a contract, you have to calculate well.
Okay, you collected, let's say before they remove fuel subsidy, you've already collected the contract. Are you getting it now? And subsidy hike all prices on things that you want to use, materials you want to use for the job. What will you do?
Is the person not in this country? What do you know to?
You don't understand. There are some things that Nigeria will just change for you to just, you these calculations. You understand? So it is a good thing for the minister, to speak with manufacturers of cement. At least it is small.
No, just like I said earlier, it is a good thing for Umahi to speak with Dangote.
Because Dangote produces cement, produces spaghetti, produces
And
noodles.
you know what? No, people even before, like it was some years back, I do see Lafat cement here, but I thought it was still under Dangote.
Okay.
Even Bua, who knows Bua? So we should say Dangote is the real owner.
I'm telling you, because he's doing it. There's no business that Dangote will do that won't go bigger.
No,
That is
there's no
just
business.
it. Because he has upper hand in the market.
His name is registered already.
All right, so there is a need to use concrete technology. It's going to make our roads last for a minimum of 50 years. Wow. Umahi also said the administration of President Bola Tinubu is ready to provide funds for the construction of quality roads in the country. We are looking at all these things. How do we cut down cost? Because the primary issue is also the cost of construction. We are looking at the figures, but it looks like a lot of contractors are not willing. But I will make them to make the change. We are all engineers. I am telling them your profit. I will protect whatever thing you want to make, but let's help Nigeria. Let's build a road that will last. And the funny thing is that the government, the president, will give out the money. So president is ready to give out the money.
He's ready to give it, but it is now left for the ministers or those that the money have been allocated to now disburse the money to the right
But do you know
channel.
one thing I love about this post, about this news rather? This man is speaking out of pity. Like he said, the president will drop the money, fine, but he wants to manage the money and use it well to get something that will be tangible. Look at, imagine, he said the road they want to build.
They should construct roads, not passion.
He said the road they want to build, that he has the intention of building road that will last for 50 years.
Amen.
So I believe this is a new Nigeria. What are you thinking?
New Nigeria is coming.
But it's not like you use cement to build road, though. You don't want that, though. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. This one is actually something, I don't know. Please arrest man, wife for allegedly stealing neighbor's 2-year-old son.
Stealing.
It's not like they kill him. They stole his son.
Wait, what's with these stealing children nowadays?
And you know the funniest part? This thing happens in North.
This is it's not even about happening in North alone, because it is now becoming too rampant.
That stealing, selling
So
of...
2 days you must read that news about stealing children, kidnapping.
I think it's poverty. The poverty is just getting more...
Yes, the poverty rate is increasing, but then stealing children.
It's too much. The police command in Nasarawa State has arrested a man and his wife for allegedly stealing their neighbor's 2-year-old son. DSP Rahman Nansel, the command's public relations officer, said this yesterday in Lafia while briefing newsmen. Nansel said the father of the victim, Adamu Abdullahi of Orange Market, Mararaba, Kari local government area, reported to the police on August 13 at about 3:30 p.m. that his 2-year-old son was missing for almost 2 weeks. Wow.
So the boy had gone missing for 2 weeks.
I don't know. Okay, for me to have a neighbor now, I'll be scared. You know, before people do say it is only Lagos or let's say some other states in Nigeria that is not safe, that all this northern part of Nigeria they are safe.
The question now is, what has he been doing for 2 weeks? The boy had gone missing.
You know this, in North, there is this belief that anything that happens from God, they used to have mindset with God that Allah will bring back the boy. Yes.
Wow.
Maybe because when they didn't see the boy, they had to like. Okay,
this is becoming real.
He said. The complainant also told the police that he had received a phone call on the same day from an unknown person demanding a ransom of 2 million naira. Wow.
2 million naira.
Wow. So that it's not like they stole the boy. They kidnapped the boy.
Yes.
And wanted to collect money for
2 million naira.
Wow. The spokesman man said police detectives were immediately deployed in search of the missing child, and their effort led to the arrest of the prime suspect and 3 accomplices. Wow. You know,
I just wish I could meet the victim's father, the victim's parents, rather, to see the people they are demanding 2 million naira from.
No, you know, sometimes we don't see things like that. See, I just pray you are not in this in their shoe. See, when you lose something that is precious to you, you will look for every means to find money.
No, I'm not talking about the people. Like, I'm just saying, we are not considerate. Okay. We humans are not considerate. I'm very sure on a normal day, these people don't have 500,000 naira.
See, person will want tea.
They're now demanding 2 million naira.
Let me tell you something. The kidnappers knew that the parents cannot get the money. I didn't mean they have money. They will have asked for more. So they feel like 2 million naira.
They should come to their side. They should come down to their level.
Well, according to him, the prime suspect, who is a neighbor to the victim's father, upon interrogation, confessed to have conspired with the other suspects, all of Orange Market, to steal the child. He added that the suspect also revealed to the detective that he handed the child over to his wife, who took him to Katsina State, from Nasarawa to Katsina. Nansel said the police trailed the wife to Katsina State, arrested her, and recovered the child, who was reunited with his parents. Thank God.
Thank God. Thank God they even saw the boy.
The first time that police will do their job.
Well.
And they did it very well. Perfectly.
And they were able to get the boy.
I'm telling you, and they united them together like, okay, now take your child. Wow, that's interesting. That's so interesting.
But then those neighbors, they shouldn't get freed. Like they should.
What do you think they should get?
Why would they free them?
No, they can't free them like that. They have to face the consequence of what
they must face the wrath of the law.
They've arrested them, so that's definitely sure.
We are in Nigeria.
Alright, the next one here is tension in ESUT over reporting massive mysterious death of students. The tension is high in the Enugu State University of Science and Technology, ESUT, Agbani, Enugu, over alleged mysterious death of students. Sources hinted that many students have died in mysterious circumstances within the last few weeks, prompting a demand by the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, for the immediate shutdown of the institution. Wow. A statement to that effect titled "Call to Shut Down Enugu State University of Science and Technology, ESUT, immediately" was obtained by Daily Post on Thursday night. It was signed by the coordinator of the NANS, Zone F Southeast, Comrade Chidi Unzekwe. The statement reads, "The leadership of National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, Zone F Southeast, expresses our deepest concern and utmost dismay over the frequent and tragic death of our students in Enugu State University of Science and Technology, ESUT." Now,
what is killing them?
That is where I'm going to. You know, I'm still reading the news. I'm still going there because why will I send my child to school? And
I pray we don't even say that, because why will I give you a healthy child and you give I pray we don't say that.
All right. Our investigations have shown a high level of negligence on the part of the school administration, ranging from non-functional student clinics, which is a major factor for the unfortunate deaths of our students. That is one.
Medical
the
problem. First thing.
In the light of these disturbing findings, the leadership of NANS Zone F has taken the decision to order the immediate shutdown of the institution from tomorrow, being 24th of August 2023, till further notice. Now, we need to talk about this. You know, there are some schools that they don't have good facilities. They knew that they don't have good facilities.
No, do you say there are some schools?
Yes, we have some schools that have good ones. To be sincere,
maybe 2 out of 100.
No, they may have facilities, but people that are to use that facilities, you know, there's difference between having an hospital and doctors that are capable, or nurses.
You see, these nurses that are usually at the school clinics.
Okay.
I should say I don't even know how to classify them, because they are always harsh, wicked.
You know, they see students like, you know, some students are lack home training, so they talk to them anyhow.
So if you just, if even men going to the clinic to complain, a nurse would have talked you down. You going there the next time, you will not want to go there. Those are the
things, students, you know, that's why we have student union government, SUG, in schools. They should be able to conquer all these things, because as a student, you are not just a kid. For you to be in higher institution, that means your level of thinking.
Even if you are a kid, no matter what your age might be, for you to be in higher institution.
Well, this action is necessary to allow us to engage in extensive meeting with the relevant stakeholders, including the university management, medical experts, security agencies, and student representatives. Failure to shut down the institution with immediate effect we will be compelled to escalate our actions, and the university management should get ready to contend with the armless battalion army of Nigerian students in the zone. Well, I love the fact that when it comes to Aluta, I trust Nigerian students.
Sure.
When Nigerian students tell you battalions of army, be ready
you should know what that means. But the question is, what is killing these children?
Well, they've already stated it out, like the medical aspects, the security. It
can't be the medical aspect alone. Do they fall sick on a daily basis?
Well, you will see how I read the news. According to the news, the only thing
investigation. No, I'm not talking about what you read here.
Okay.
Investigation needs to be made.
Okay.
Like thorough investigation. What is happening within the school premises?
Well, according to the NANS Zone F NANS spokesperson, he said the school should be shut down with immediate effect. So there's nothing. They are still doing investigation. That's why they have to shut down the school, so that students can go back home and they will not record anything.
And parents, if you have a child or a ward that I think ESUT, right?
Yeah, no, it's not ESUT. Yeah.
If you have a child or a ward in ESUT, call your child or your ward to come back home.
Yes.
Their school will be shut down as from.
It's already
shut down.
Yeah.
Their school is already on. Their school is on automatical break. So call your children to come back, because it's an avenue for some students.
This is not going to be a short commercial break. It's a long. All right, to the next one now. Subsidy removal. All performing governors responsible, vote them out. Tinubu to Nigerians. Wow, I don't understand. So which means this thing is, so Tinubu is already telling them that all underperforming governors responsible, vote them out. I don't understand. So things are really going on in this country.
If you cannot perform, what are you doing there?
Wow. President Bola Tinubu has urged Nigerians to vote against governors performing below expectation. Speaking at the presidential villa on Thursday, the president charged Nigerians to hold their governors accountable. The people reside in the states. Even if I set up a panel, I'll have to go through the governors and the local government. That's true.
Sure.
I think the president is making sense here. We will continue to talk to the governors. Nigerians must hold them accountable. It's unheard of that in a constitutional democracy. A president will sit here and give orders to states. I can only appeal to them to implement. The people reside in the states, and if the governor is not doing well, the people must vote them out.
Yes, wow. That is it.
Wait, what is President Tinubu trying to tell us? That the competency is not there.
It's not there.
Enough. So if we see any governor that is doing
as at now, all hands must be on deck.
Wow.
If you are not ready to work, if you are not ready to serve your state, then leave.
Wow. So he's trying to tell us that, okay, let them use the 4 years, Abi, or is it to?
No. No, you are not completing your 4 years.
Eh?
You are not completing. Once you are not competent, once maybe the citizens of the state have noticed this person is not competent, this person is not doing his work, then
wow.
Go back to your father's
But
house.
this is going to be a good thing though. Because we have a lot, we have lots of governors that is going back to their house.
I know some that I'll not mention.
Don't mention.
I cannot mention. But then they are going back to their father's house. Straight up.
Alright, this is where we are going to be ending it on News Revealed this week. Today, Friday, and you know, it's thank God it's Friday, it's weekend. I know you are going for your
Can't
Owambe.
you see I'm all dressed?
Yeah, you are going for your Owambe tomorrow. After eating everything at the party, don't forget to take Nokpa to flush your system so that you can get ready for another work next week. Alright, I still remember my humble self, Ahmed Abbas Olatunji, aka Sidon J Omoyagba. And thank you, Jennifer, for joining me on the show today. Alright, we're going now. I'll be saying bye for now.